In just one day, we will be in the month of September, which means we are officially in Mario month, as it is the 35th anniversary for Super Mario Bros. And I think the exact date will be the 16th, which is the middle of the month. And apparently, Nintendo is having a big conference call in the middle of September. So then everybody starts speculating, are we going to get any type of announcement or anything regarding Mario at all in any caliber in September? Well, let's talk about what we could potentially get and when we could potentially get an announcement. But stop, hold on. Right now, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed today's video. Right now, only 11% of you guys are subscribed, so feel free to hit that sub button if you enjoy the content. It's simple, it's easy. And then also like the video if you enjoy it. It's simple, it's easy. And also, feel free to join the official Nintendo Land Discord where you can chat with me and other subs about all things Nintendo. And also follow me on Twitter. All links are in the description down below. Now let's start with everything we do know. We know that Nintendo said that they're not going to announce anything at this meeting they're having, and this meeting is at the middle of September. We don't know exactly what day or anything, but we do know that the anniversary for Mario is in the middle of September, on the 16th, which is a Wednesday, smack dab really in the middle of the month, which could mean they could be having this meeting around that same exact time. Now this leads many people to believe that we're going to be getting some type of announcement beforehand, since we're not going to get one at this meeting. There's probably going to be an announcement within the next couple of weeks, people are thinking. Now, obviously, I'm not a leaker or an insider, and I'm not going to prepare you guys for anything. We really don't know what Nintendo's up to, and for all we know, this could just be another shadow drop on Twitter with some Mario information, and we might not just get a presentation at all, but I'm hoping that we get something within about the first 2 weeks of September. That sounds about right before we enter that third week, which is the middle of September with the 16th. And hopefully we get some announcements. I think a lot of us expected some type of games to release in September, but it looks like that's not going to happen as we're pretty much already in the month. And I don't think Nintendo ever announces a game and releases it within the same month. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't remember that ever happening with Nintendo. But with that said, yes, I think we should expect something very soon, and without a doubt, something's going to happen in September for Mario. I very, very, very highly doubt that Nintendo is just going to skip out on Mario's 35th anniversary and just not talk about anything. So something's going to get announced, and I'm expecting the games not to release until later this year, around November. Now, of course, first off, we had to start off with the obvious one, the Mario 35th Anniversary 3D Collection that's apparently supposed to still be coming. Well, we could definitely get this announced, and this could even be shadow drop, but I think this is still going to be very exciting to announce, and I think this is going to be Nintendo's big holiday game of the year, not just for Mario, but for Nintendo. You know, this is going to be their 2020 title, which is going to be very interesting, and I think it's going to be really fun to have 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy all in one pack, and potentially maybe even Galaxy 2. I think that's awesome, and I'm hoping that it does get, you know, kind of more of the remaster treatment than it does a port treatment. If they just port these 3 games, I think people will still like it, but it'll be very, you know, it'll be less appealing, because we know Nintendo can do better, and we know we've been through a very long year with very little content, so we kind of need something big here. And at the very least, I think Mario 64 should definitely have the enhancement, and then, you know, Sunshine and Galaxy should just have slight enhancements that just, you know, upgrade it to HD and fix some textures. But yes, 64 should have a complete rehaul. I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd bring a lot of old fans back, a lot of new fans back. You know, it would work really well. And obviously you have Super Mario 3D World, which apparently is going to be its own title, and I'm sure that will be announced as well. You know, I kind of include that as the 3D Masters, not in the same game, but just in my head, because it is a Mario 3D game, and it fits in the same genre. But I don't think that game will probably release until like the beginning of next year, but then it's just like, how does that celebrate Mario's 35th this year? It'll be technically Mario 36th, but the announcement's on the 35th. You know, I don't know how they do that. So, yeah, Super Mario 3D World is probably going to get announced too. It's probably going to have all kinds of new characters and stuff. And we talked about all these things that are going to happen within these games in its own separate videos. So if you want to check those out, they're all over the channel. I mean, it would be impossible to link them all. So go check them out. We talk about every remaster individually, all together, and all the things that they can do to kind of make them appealing again to fans. Now, I think another Mario sports title would be really cool. I know it doesn't exactly scream Mario's 35th anniversary, but I can't see why we couldn't have another Mario title like Mario Golf or Mario Baseball, Mario Basketball, maybe something new like Mario American Football. So I don't know. You know, it's up to Nintendo to see what's next, but I think we are pretty much due for another Mario sports title. The last one we had was tennis, and that's the only one we have on the Switch right now. So I think Nintendo needs to kind of get in their bag and pull out some Mario sports titles again. Personally, I love Mario Golf. I think it's a lot of fun. I think the one on the 3DS was really good, and I also kind of miss baseball. You know, baseball was a lot of fun with all of those characters. It had one of the biggest character rosters, I think, ever for a Nintendo game, or at least for a Mario game at that, before Smash Ultimate came out. And you just had all kinds of characters all throughout the Mario universe. You had Nokis, Piantas, you know, Bowser's minions, you know, Goombas, Hammer Bros, all of them. You had all of them. and even the babies were in there. So I think it'd be really cool just to have a gigantic roster and have like a football game or a baseball game, but you know, we're gonna have to see what Nintendo's up to, and I think that would be a cool little game that they could still release this year, you know, as we wait for the 3D remasters or as we wait for the next big game at the end of the year, whatever it is. I think this game could, you know, be announced and drop within the next couple of months or a month. So hopefully Nintendo has something like that planned and getting ready to go. I know Camelot normally makes these games, and I don't know if Camelot's made anything recently, so this could be something that they've been working on, but we're just going to also have to wait and see if the sports titles are going to get any type of revive anytime soon. I still think there's a small chance we get the announcement of the next big Mario game coming out. I know it probably won't be towards the end of 2021, but I think whatever it is, which I think it's Mario Odyssey 2, I think they can definitely announce it and kind of show a quick trailer as to what we're going to be doing in that game. Obviously, we're going to be capturing things, but I want to see what we're going to be capturing, where we're going to be, you know, what part of the world, you know, where's this journey going to take us, who's the bad guy, is it still Bowser? I think it'd be very exciting, and this could definitely be at the end of like a Mario Direct for this month. That'd be super exciting. They just end it with a giant trailer for Mario Odyssey 2 and say it's coming holiday 2021, and then you could pretty much have 2021 be the repeating year of 2017. You have Breath of the Wild 2, you have Mario Odyssey 2, the same way you had Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. So this could be a very exciting year, and this could be a really great way to get that hype built up and, you know, get people really excited for the next year. And just have that at the end of the trailer, say, hey, Mario Odyssey 2 is coming out, or, you know, I don't think they should just show a title. There needs to be a little bit of gameplay to get people excited after so long of waiting for something from Nintendo, but I think they should definitely give us a snippet of what's to come, and get us kind of excited again, because Nintendo fans are kind of dry right now. We're kind of low and kind of defeated, so Nintendo needs to get our hype back up, and this is a great way to do that with a big Mario title. They could also announce some little things that are not necessarily video games, such as controllers or little, you know, things you can add on to your, you know, setup or something. I don't know, maybe certain docks or maybe a specific Switch model. We normally see Nintendo does this, and they can kind of like package this in with the 3D Mario remasters for a holiday Switch. You know, they're out of Switches right now, and there's a big, you know, missing supply of Switches when you go to the grocery stores. So they can definitely restock, especially with this pack now, and lots of people would jump on that for this holiday season. That'd be a perfect way to get that out for kids and stuff. But yeah, I think we already know there's some Mario controllers already announced coming out September 1st, and lots of people thought that would coincide the release of the 3D Mario remasters, but apparently that's not going to. So yeah, I really don't know what's the point of that. You know, I thought that they would have announced that in its own thing, but that's what also makes me wonder if there's going to even be a Mario Direct. Is it just going to be a regular Nintendo Direct? Is it going to be a Mario Direct? But I think something Mario related definitely happens within the next 2 weeks. But guys, I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you think? Do you think Nintendo just completely forgets about Mario's 35th anniversary and moves on? Do you think these remasters are real and they're going to announce them soon and there's going to be a lot of Mario news very soon? Do you think Nintendo has still some pretty big plans for some games to come out this year and next year? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very interested, because I do think there's going to be something. I don't think there's going to be a general direct necessarily, but I think there's going to be something within the next couple of weeks, whether it's a Shadow Drop, a Mario specific direct, something, and I think that's anything. You know, anything is something right now. Something to hype us up, get us excited for the holiday season, make us love Nintendo again, because right now fans are at a pretty much all-time low. Also, it's good to mention that Nintendo is reaching its 1-year anniversary from a Nintendo Direct. The last Direct was last year, September 4th. So we're reaching the 1-year horizon, which is unbelievable. So, with that, do you think Nintendo maybe has some type of plans for a 1-year anniversary Nintendo Direct presentation? Or does Nintendo just not care anymore and we're screwed? Let me know down in the comments below. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.